The truth about fake it till you make it. Hey there, I'm your presenter. Ever heard the advice? Fake it till you make it? It's a phrase that's been thrown around boardrooms, self-help books, and even whispered in insecure moments to ourselves. We're told to project confidence, even when we're crumbling inside, to act like we're successful, even if our bank account says otherwise. But what if I told you that while fake it till you make it can be incredibly powerful, it's also one of the most misunderstood and frankly dangerous pieces of advice if you don't know the full truth? Today, we're diving deep into the psychology behind this famous mantra. We'll uncover when it works, when it absolutely backfires, and how to genuinely make it without losing yourself in the process. Because the truth about fake it till you make it isn't what most people think. Point 1. The power of embodied cognition. When it works. Let's start with the good stuff. The core scientific principle that makes fake it till you make it effective is something called embodied cognition. This isn't just fluffy positive thinking. It's the idea that our physical states, our body language, our actions actually influence our thoughts and emotions. Think about it. When you're feeling sad, you might slump your shoulders, avoid eye contact. But what if you deliberately stood tall, made eye contact, even forced a smile? Studies have shown that simply adopting confident postures can increase testosterone, the dominance hormone, and decrease cortisol, the stress hormone. It's not magic. It's your body telling your brain, hey, we've got this. Example, Amy Cuddy's famous power posing research, though sometimes debated, highlighted how simply holding a confident pose for 2 minutes can make you feel more powerful and even perform better in stressful situations, like job interviews. You're essentially kickstarting a feedback loop. Confident body language leads to more confident feelings, which leads to more confident actions. Point 2. The trap of imposter syndrome and inauthenticity when it backfires. Visual, person looking confident in a mirror, but their reflection shows anxiety. Then a person wearing a mask. Now for the flip side, the biggest danger of fake it till you make it is when it morphs into inauthenticity and fuels imposter syndrome. This happens when you're not just acting confident to get going, but you're actually pretending to be someone you're not, or pretending to have skills you don't possess, with no intention of actually developing them. If you're constantly faking, you're living in fear of being found out. This creates immense stress, anxiety, and isolates you because you can't be your true self. It's like building a house on sand. Eventually, it's going to collapse. Example, imagine someone faking their way into a senior leadership role, pretending to have project management skills they lack. They might get the job, but without actually developing those skills, they'll constantly be stressed, make mistakes, and eventually undermine their own credibility. They're not growing into the role, they're just performing a character. This leads to burnout and a deep sense of unworthiness. Point 3. The difference between acting and lying. So, what's the crucial distinction? It comes down to the difference between acting and lying. When you're using fake it till you make it effectively, you're acting in a way that aligns with the person you aspire to be. You're adopting traits and behaviors to develop into that person. When it backfires, you're essentially lying, pretending to be that person or have those skills without the underlying commitment to growth. It's about projecting competence you intend to acquire versus projecting competence you hope no one tests. Example, a new entrepreneur feeling nervous about pitching investors might adopt a confident tone and body language, acting, even if their voice is shaking inside. Their goal is to convey belief in their product, which they genuinely have, and get the opportunity to prove it. This is productive. Contrast this with someone who claims to have secured a huge client just to impress others when they haven't. Lying. That's a house of cards. Point 4. The path to genuinely making it. Action over illusion. Visual. Person taking small, consistent steps towards a goal. Then a montage of different skills being practiced. So how do we use the good parts of fake it till you make it and avoid the bad? It's simple. Use the faking to kickstart the making. Embrace action. Don't wait for motivation or confidence to appear magically. Start acting like the person you want to be now. Take that small step, make that call, start that project. The confidence often follows the action. Focus on learning and growth. Use that initial, faked confidence to push yourself into learning situations. If you're faking being a good public speaker, then actually sign up for a public speaking course. If you're faking being a leader, seek out leadership training and mentorship. The fake becomes the catalyst for genuine growth. Be transparent. When necessary, you don't have to announce your every insecurity, but don't be afraid to admit when you're learning or need help. True confidence comes from knowing your strengths and acknowledging your weaknesses without shame. Define your make it. What does making it truly mean to you? Is it an internal feeling of competence, external recognition, or achieving a specific outcome? Focus on building the skills and habits that genuinely lead to your definition of success. Real-life application. Think about a shy person who wants to be more outgoing. They don't suddenly become an extrovert. They might fake a bit of confidence, making eye contact, initiating a small conversation, and this small action can lead to a positive interaction, which then builds genuine confidence, encouraging them to do it again. The initial fake was just the push needed to start a positive cycle of growth. Speaker looking directly at the camera, calm and confident. Like, comment, subscribe. The bottom line is this: fake it till you make it is not about becoming a fraud. It's about using behavioral shifts to initiate positive psychological changes and then committing to the hard work of earning your competence. It's a starting gun, not the entire race. So what's one area in your life where you're going to stop just faking and actually start making today? Let me know in the comments below. If this video gave you a new perspective, please give it a like. It really helps the channel. Share it with someone who needs to hear this message, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next video on building genuine success. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Outro, music, and channel branding.